Hello, dear students. Welcome back to your math classes. So, I'm your mathematics educator again here with a new chapter with a new concept. So, students, today we have chapter number 2, which is large numbers. So, today we are going to learn about the large numbers. The numbers we use for counting objects are called counting numbers. These numbers have names like 1, 2, 3, and so on. These numbers are written using numerals such as 1, 2, 3. These numbers are extended up to lakhs and crores. So we generally use numbers to count objects, right? To do calculation, right? To represent something. So here we have number, for example, 5,567, 52,638, 7,53,982. So in our previous chapter and in earlier classes, we already understood this. How can we write these numbers into numerals and put commas into the numbers? Now numbers greater than 10 lakh. So now we are going to learn about the numbers which are greater than 10 lakh. So 8 digit numbers. In previous classes, we have learned how to write large numbers. The smallest 6 digit number is 1 lakh. The largest 6 digit number is 9,99,999. When we add 1 to the largest 6 digit number, we get 10 lakh. And 10 lakh, it's also called a million. So if you have to write if you have to identify and if you have to write what is 1 million, so you can say easily 10 lakh. Now 10 lakh, a million is the smallest 7 digit number, and 99 lakh 99,999 is the greatest and largest 7 digit number. When we add 1 to the largest 7 digit number, we get an 8 digit number, which is this is your smallest 8 digit number, and it is read as 1 crore. So after 10 lakh, we have 1 crore. So in the place value chart, 1 crore can be represent ones, tens, hundred, thousand, 10,000, lakh, 10 lakh, and crore. So the place to the left of 10 lakh, it's called crores. 1 crore is the smallest 8 digit number. We put comma or leave space to separate the crore period from the lakh period. Okay. So now Indian and international system of numeration. Now we have to understand both Indian as well as the international. Indian system of numeration, we already learnt about this. So we have ones, tens, hundred, thousand, 10,000, lakh, 10 lakh, crore, and after crore we have 10 crore. Okay. Now, 2 digit, this is 67 crore, 45 lakh, 92,864. Okay. Now 67 same. Now we have to read it in international system of numeration. So in international of system, we have three sectors, three parts, ones, thousands, and millions. Okay. In one sections, we have ones, tens, and hundred. In thousand section, we have thousand, 10,000. The difference between Indian and international is after 10,000, we are not shifting to the lakh, we are shifting to 100,000. Okay. And after 100,000, we shift to the millions, then 10 millions and 100 millions. The thing is, here we write 100. After 10, we have 100. After 10,000, we have 100. After 10 million, we have 100 million. Okay. But an Indian system, we don't have 100 concept. We have 10 lakh, then next to crore, and then 10 crore. Okay. Now, 674,592,864. This 694. Okay. Consider a number, say this in Indian system of numeration, it is read as 90 crore, and in international system of numeration, it is read as 900 million. Okay. Now Indian system and international system. Ones period have three places and thousands, lakhs, and crores periods have two places. Ones, thousand, and millions, all periods have three places. The name of large places are lakh and crore. The name of large places are millions and billions. So example number 1, we have write number name of this number in both system of numeration, Indian as well as international. So in Indian, ones, tens, hundred, thousand, 10,000, lakh, 10 lakh, and after 10 lakh we have crore. Means 97 crore 97 crore 29 lakh 56,284. Now in international system, same ones, tens, hundred, thousand, 10,000, 100,000. After 100,000 we have million, then 10 million, million, then 10 million, and then 100 million. Means 972, 972 million. ठीक है, okay, 972 million 956,000 956,284. If we add 1 to this number, that is the largest 9 number, we get the next number, which is smallest 10 digit number. It is read as 100 crore. It is called a billion. Million means 10 lakh and billion means 100 crore. Okay, now we move forward to our exercise 2.1, where you have to write the numbers in words. So this in this case, because is there any we don't have to write in a specific number system, we can easily write these numbers into Indian number system. So 8,35,658. 8 lakhs 35,658. So this is the number in words for part A. Now we move forward to second one, that is your 5,78,703. So 5 lakhs 78,000 and 703. So students, you have to repeat the same concept which I do here. Just write the number names, numbers in words by using Indian numeral system. Write in numerals 89,000. Okay, 5 lakh. So first we write 5 lakh. For 5 lakh, we already know that we have 5 blanks. So 5 lakh 52,000. 52,000. 1, 2, 3. For 1,000, we have left 3 blanks. After 52,000, 675. 675. So in the same way, you have to write the numerals for rest of the parts you have in question number 2. Now we move forward to new concept, which is place value of digit. So in this, look at the place value of every digit in this. So this is your ones, tens, 100,000, 10,000, lakh, 10 lakh, crore. Okay. So in the number 7 crore 77. Okay. 7. So this is the number we are separating. In the number, the digit in each place is 7, but its place value is different. Number written by separating the digits with commas and providing spaces numbers in this. So in this question, we already have the commas, but in this numeral, we have to write the commas. Okay. So this is your 9 crore 37 lakh 68,450. So how we have managed 9 crore 37,000. Okay, 9 crore 37 lakh 68,453. This is your with commas and this is your with space. 8-digit number begins with crore place. The crore place is in the crore period and 10 lakh is equal to 1 crore number. Now we have 9-digit number. 9-digit number begins with 10 crore place. The 10 crores place is in the crores period. 110 lakh is 10 crore. So 97 crore 93 lakh 96,542. Now we shift to our exercise 2.2. Write the place value of the underlying digit. So 65 lakh 75,214. So in this case, we have two place value 100. Now 4 crore 72 lakh 82,109. So this is 4 lakh 72. So 10 lakh, and this will be your 100. So you just have to read first these numbers and you already get your point that what is the place value of your particular number. So the same concept you have to repeat the rest of the parts you have in question number 1. Now we move forward to the new concept, which is expanded form a number. So how can we write expanded form a number? So in the number 37 lakh 68,548, the place value of 3 is 30 lakh. So we just write first 30 lakh, then we have 60,000. So, okay, 30 lakh, then we have 7 lakh, then we have 60,000, then we have 8,000. After 8,000, we have 500, then we have 40, and then 8. So, this is the expanded form of this number. Write the numbers when expanded form is given. So, 8 crore 6 lakh 90,476 is the number when you have your expanded form. Now we move forward to our new exercise, which is 2.3. Write the following numbers in their expanded form. So here we have 63 lakh 74,215. So first we write 60 lakh. After 60 lakh we have 3 lakh. After 3 lakh we have 70,000. After 70,000 we have 4,000. Then 200. Then 10, and then 5. So this is the expanded form for your part A. Next part B, 17 lakh plus 17 lakh 300. Okay. Next we have 30 lakh 72,515. So 30 lakh 70,000 2,000. Wait. 500 plus 10 plus 8. In same way, you can easily write the expanded form of the rest of the parts you have in question number 1. Now write the numbers from its expanded form. So first we have 60,000. 60,000 and 4,000 is your 64,000, and after 64,000 we know that we have 3 blanks. Now 600. So we write 6, leave 2 blanks, then 79. So this will be your 7 and 9. So 64,679. After, if we have part C, 70 lakh and 8 lakh. So 78 lakh. After this, 78 lakh 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? So 0, 0, 0 and 98. 78 lakh 98. This is our answer. So in same way, you can write rest of the parts you have and write their numbers from taking help from the expanded form. Now comparison of numbers. Of the two numbers, the number having more digit is greater than the number with fewer digit. So first rule for the classification and comparison, what we have, that which number have more digits, that is your greatest number, and which have few digits, that is your smallest number. When the number of digit in two given numbers is equal, then compare their extreme left digit. For example, now you have two numbers which have equal number of digits. So what you have to consider, now your left, so this is your 2 and this is your 4. So now you have to compare between 2 and 4, which one is greater, 4. So according to this, your 43 lakh 37,512 is greater. When two numbers have an equal number of digits and the extreme left digit are also equal, then compare the second digit. Now what you have to do, if you have equal number of digits and the extreme left is also same, then you have to shift to the next number. So in this we have 2 and in this we have 7. So which one is greater? Obviously 7. So according to that, you can simply say 57 lakh 82,048 is greater. In the first and second digit from the left are equal, then compare the third digit from the left. If the third is, then shift to the next. If fourth is also same, and then shift to the second. So what you have to do, you just have to shift it if you have same numbers and digits. Now we have exercise 2.4. So compare the numbers and write the proper signs, greater, smaller and equal in the boxes. So 1 2 3 4 5 digits, 1 2 3 4 4 digits. So according to rule number 1, this number is greater because it has greater digits. Now 54,807, 54,907, same digit in number, and 54 and 54 again same. Then we have to compare on the basis of 8 and 9. So 9 is greater, that's why this number is bigger. Now in this case we have 24, 24 same, but for 4 and 5. So this will be greater. So according to this rule, which we already learned in our above section, you have to answer the following question you have in question number 1 and in your exercise 2.4. Now ascending and descending order of numbers. So we already learned about this, what does mean by ascending and descending. So we can generally do this. So let's move forward to exercise 2.5. Write the numbers in ascending and descending orders. Ascending means smaller to bigger. Descending means bigger to smaller. So for this, if we have 560, 4,335 and 200, 2,374. So first we arrange it in ascending order. So according to ascending order, first we write 560, then 2,374 and then 4,335. This is ascending order. But we have to arrange this in descending order. So we have to take the opposite of it, which means 4,335, then 2,374, then 560. So in same way, you can easily write this. Okay. Now, if we take G part, so 57,860, 57,680 and 50. So first we have to write 57,086. After this 57,680 and then 57,860. So this is our ascending, and if we have to write in descending, so we just do the opposite. So first we write 56,860, then 57,680, then 57,086. Okay, so in same way you can write, and in the same way you can arrange the given numbers according in. So in same way you can arrange this number ascending and descending order as I explain you here. Now we move forward to a new concept, which is forming the smallest and the biggest number. So we already learned this concept in our earlier classes. If you want to make a smallest number, so you have to arrange your numbers in descending order, and if you want to make your if you want to make a largest number, then you have to arrange your numbers in descending order. So here we have 2.6. Now you have to make a smallest number with given this number. So which one is smaller? Then 2. After 2 we have 3. After 3 we have 5 and then 7. So this is your smallest number. And if we are talking about the largest number, then we have to arrange it in descending order. So 7, 5, 3, 2. So in same way you can write the numbers smallest and largest by the given numbers. Now, rounding numbers. In our day-to-day life, we come across so many situations where large and small numbers are involved. So many times you must have observed that people do not state the exact number and round it to the nearest 10, 100,000, etc. For example, you have a birthday party in your home and you invited almost 48 or 47 friends. So what your mother understanding how much food have to make for those, so she will take the approximate, the round off of 45 and 47 children to the 50. So what we have to do in this case, when we call rounding off of the numbers, we are shifting our numbers to the nearest 10, 100 and 1000. For example, rounding of numbers can be observed in newspaper reports such as numbers of people attending a one-day match in a stadium, people dying due to a natural disaster, etc. Suppose a number one selling newspaper sells exactly 4,14,279 copies every day. If someone asks what is the circulation of the newspaper, the usual answer would be 4 lakh. We are not exactly tell them exact numbers, which is 14,279. We just tell them a random, we just tell them a round of number of this, which is 4 lakh or about 4 lakh. Rounding of numbers is done according to some rules. We cannot round 41,119 to 4,000. We have to shift it to the 42,000. So now we are going to learn about the rules and regulation for rounding of numbers. So rounding numbers to the nearest 10. Consider the numbers A 72, B 19, C 12,147 and D 5,827. So in this case, first you have to 72. Now you have to tell me where you have to take more steps. If you want to change this number 72 to 70 or 72 to 80, so you say, ma'am, it would be easy for us if we take it 72 to 70, because in this case we have to take fewer steps. So 72 is near to 70, then 80, so it is therefore rounded to 70. Next number we have 19. So the next tens digit number is 20, and here we have 10. So where we have to take smaller and fewer steps. So in this we have to take fewer steps. So the round off of 19 is 20. So where you have to take fewer steps, that is your round off number. Now 1247. So in this case 1247, you can move 1240 and 1250. Obviously in this case you only have to take 3 steps, but in this case you have to take 7 steps. So it means 1250 will be your round off. Okay, so in same way you can do that. To round a number to its nearest 10, we round it to its nearest multiple of 10. So for example, we have 85. So 85 lies in the middle of 80 and 90. It is normally rounded to 90. 195, again this will be round of 200. 795, again if we have same distance. So if I want to change this number 3120 and 3110. So in this case, in both the cases, I have to take 5 steps for this one also and for this one also. So in this case, I always take the next number I have. So this is your round off 3120. So always consider that when you have same number of steps to take to nearest 10, then you have to take the greater one, not the smaller one. Now okay, wait, when we round a number to the nearest 10 and if the number is in the middle of two consecutive multiples of 10, then we normally round the number to the nearest multiple of 10, which is greater than the given number. Similarly, 695 is rounded to 700 and 995 is rounded off to 1000. It should be noted that if the digit in one place in the given number is 1, 2, 3, 4, we round the number to the nearest multiple of 10, which is smaller. If we have these number, then we have to shift smaller number. But we have 5, 6, 7, 8 or 9 greater than 5 or 5. So we have to round off to the nearest multiple of 10, which is greater than the given number. So you always have to keep in this in your mind. Now, for example, numbers from 61 to 64 are rounded to 60, and from 65 to 69 will round off to 70. Now rounding numbers to the nearest 100. So the same concept which we learned for the nearest of 10 is apply here for the 100 as well. So here we have 217. So here we have to shift 200 because end so is nearer to 200 than 300. So we round it to 200. After this 587. So it will be rounded off to 600. Thus we find that when we round a number to its nearest 100, we round it to the nearest multiple of 100. So here we have 4340. So where we have to shift 4300. The same concept where we have to take fewer steps, we just move forward to that number. Now thus we round off 82 to 100, 523 to 500, 7495 to 7000. Thus we find that when we round a number to its nearest 100 and if the given number lies in the middle of two consecutive numbers, then where we have to move, we have to move round the given number to the nearest multiple of 10 which is greater than the given number. Now the same concept, if we have 1, 2, 3, 4, then we have to move to the smaller number. If we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, then we have to move nearest multiple of 100 which is greater than the given number. Now nearest of 1000, to the same concept which we learned in nearest to 10, multiple of 10 and multiple of 100, we have to repeat here for multiple of 1000. Okay students, now we move forward to our next exercise which is exercise 2.7. So 73 where we have to round off. Wait. So in this case, we have to take only 3 steps and in this case, we have to take 7 steps. So where we have fewer steps, we just take it to that. So this is your 70. In 85, because this is the middle, so we have to always take the greater number which is 90. 235 will be shifted to 200. 393 will be shifted to the 400. In same way, you can write your answer for the rest of the parts you have in question number 1. Now round each of the following numbers to the nearest 100. So 177 where we have to move 200. Okay. 488 where we have to move 500. We can say that. Okay. 989 1000. 1507. So 1507 we have to shift 1500. Then same way you can write the answers for the rest of the following you have in question number 2. Now round each of the following. So in this case where we have to take smaller steps, this will be shifted to the 601. It's already in 1000 na? So you can write your answer 6000. This will be your 6000 is nearer to that. Now 900, 6075, so it will be converted 9700. Okay. After this 14,750, so same 50 we have. So we write it 14,800. Okay. Now now we are shifting to the next concept which is Roman numbers. So in Roman numbers we have 1, V, 5, X, 10, L, 50, C, 100, D, 500, M, 1000. So we already learned about the Roman numbers in our earlier classes, and what we understood in earlier classes that the Roman numeral system is the numeral system for ancient Roman. The basic symbols used by the Romans to write the numerals was 7 letters. These 7 letters, L or 7 letters of English alphabet. The basic 7 symbols are shown as this. First means 1, V means 5, X means 10, L means 50, C means 100, D means 500 and M means 1000. Rules for writing and reading Roman numbers is putting a symbol after a bigger symbol means numerical value of what the symbols will be added. For example, we have L which is 50, then we have 10 and then we have 5. So in this case, where we put a symbol bigger, so we have on the right hand side, you have bigger numbers. So you have to add the numbers together. So L50, C500, D, oh sorry, L50, C100, D500 and M1000. So on the right side, we have larger, bigger number. It means we have to add it. But if we take the vice versa and opposite of it, x and c, so now we have right hand side the smaller numbers, it means we have to subtract 100 minus 10. In this case we have bigger numbers c and 10, so this will be deducted and this is same. So 1000 plus 1000 and 100 minus 10, 2090 is your answer. Now I, x, c and m can be repeated maximum 3 times. So these four symbols can be repeated maximum 3 times, not more than 3. V, L, D are never repeated. V, L, D are never repeated. Okay. Now, I can be subtracted from 5 and 10 only. 10 can be subtracted from L and C only. And C can be subtracted from D and M only. 5 is smaller than 10. L is smaller than C. And C is smaller than, oh sorry, I is smaller than V and 10. So, it can be subtracted from V and 10. X is smaller than L and C, so it can be subtracted from L and C, and C is smaller than D and M, so it can be subtracted from D and M. So find Hindu Arabic numeral for this. So this 10, in this case we have bigger numbers. So right hand side, so M, M and D. So 1000, 500, 100, 100, 100 plus 50 plus 10. So we have our answer 2860. But in this case we have smaller numbers. D is greater than C, right? So 500 minus 100 plus 50 plus 10 plus 10, 5 plus 1 plus 1. So your final answer will be 477. Now write numerals for, write Roman numbers for this. So 1980. How can we write it? M, C, M, L, X, X, X. Okay. Now for 1000, B, 2750. M, 2000, D, C, C. So 2000 plus 500 plus 200 plus 50 will be your answer. Now we move forward to our exercise. Here write Hindu Arabic numerals for the following. So in this case L means 50. Wait, I write here. L means 50 and 10 plus 10. So 50 plus 10 plus 10 is 70. So this is your answer, 70. After this we have C and D. So C is smaller as compared to D, and D means 500 and C is 100. So we have to subtract. So your answer will be 400. MCD. So in this case we have to subtract. We have 1000, then minus C, which is 100. Then your answer is 900. D is 500. 1400. इसे रहने देना, दो एक्सप्लेनेशन इनफ है, ठीक है. In this part F we have C, C, C and 10. C means 100 plus 100 plus 100 plus 10. So 310 is your answer. So in same way you can write the Hindu Arabic numerals for the given Roman numbers you have in question number 1. Then write the numeral for, write the Roman numeral for this. So how can you write this? For 300 we can write C, C, C and L is 50. So L. So this will be your 3, oh wait, C, C, C and L. 350. For 280. So C, C and 10 and C. So C, C, 100 you have. Then I write a bigger number. So here we have to minus, wait, 10. 24. So 200 plus 80. 280 is your answer. So in same way you can write the Roman numbers for rest of the numeral you have. But after this you have your worksheet where you have combination of questions which you do in your exercise. After this is the end of your chapter. So students, I hope so you understood this chapter very well, and you have, so I hope students you understand this chapter very well and you like this chapter as well. So students, now I'm going to meet you in your next class. Till that, make sure that if you have any doubts, so you have to repeat the whole content one more time and bye bye. नहीं एक और बार कर लेती हूँ. Okay. So students, this is the end of your chapter. I hope so you understood it very well and you also like this chapter. So students, now I'm going to meet you in your next class. Till that, bye bye. Have a good day.